guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivana Rodriguez. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel.
So you're just gonna bring me a birthday cake, a birthday gift on my birthday with a birthday gift?
Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you like the video. So today we're going to be doing story times because we're actual YouTubers and we do story times now on this channel.
We have stories to tell.
Yeah, because we have crazy lives, you know? Anyway, so we're doing our cringiest dates story times. Buckle up! Yeah, buckle up. Buckle up.
Grab a snack, put your earphones in. It's getting real.
It's gonna get real.
So who wants to go first?
I don't know. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I think I'll go first
because
my story is less cringy than
dramatic.
hers.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the grand finale. So I'll start with mine.
Okay.
So this was a couple years ago. I was 18, like fall time. I was like brand new in college, so I was like, ooh, an older boy asked me on a date. So I was really excited, right? We hadn't really talked that much in person. Like it was one of those like, oh, I think you're cute, let me message you on Facebook kind of deals. So we had talked like once in person. So it was already like teed up to be awkward. And so we went on the date, whatever. He picks me up at my dorm room. And we go to Epcot because we both had Disney passes, which I was like, okay, how can a date be awkward at Disney? It's Disney. Like, okay. So we go. We don't talk like the entire car ride there, and it's like 45 minutes. So I'm just, okay, I'm like texting her. I'm like, what do I do? He's not talking. So then I get to Epcot, and it's Food and Wine Festival. So I was like, ooh, food, yay. So we went to Hollywood Studios first. Yeah, we still had not talked at this point. It was like, do you want to do this? Sure. Okay. And that was like it. So we saw the Beauty and the Beast show. We're sitting there like this, like just like awkwardly. Neither of us know what to do. The whole night was so awkward. So after that we go to Epcot and we leave Hollywood Studios and we take the boat. So if you've been to Disney, if you're like an avid Disney goer.
Orlando Disney.
Yeah, Disney World. If you are an avid Disney goer, you know that it takes 3 years to get from the park, like park to park via boat. It's just like, it's so awkward the whole time because neither of us know what to say because he's a really quiet person and I can talk for 3 years straight and not stop. So I'm trying to make conversation and he's just replying with like one word or like a nod or something, and I don't know how to deal with that. So I just like kind of give up at this point. Like we're not even at Epcot yet and I'm already just like done. So another thing that was kind of not like cringy, because like I didn't expect much out of this date. Like I was just going in with like an open mind, whatever.
Free food.
Yeah, free food. We didn't eat the whole night. Like, okay, that's probably like whatever. It's 2017. He doesn't have to pay for my food, but I was expecting to eat in general. We didn't even like stop. We just kept walking around. I think it was so awkward for both of us that neither of us like wanted to stop doing things, so that we didn't have like any downtime to sit and talk. And like looking back at it now, I'm kind of glad that we didn't eat because I would have just been sitting there so awkward and like, oh, I don't know. It was just, dates in general give me anxiety. So this was like my first real date anyways, because I was 18 in high school. I didn't really go on any dates. I didn't go on any dates. So this was like my first real date. And I don't know, it just kind of scarred me for life. Go around Epcot, we ride rides, whatever. And we get to the night and we're watching the fireworks. And you expect there to be like a moment. It's the fireworks, right? Nothing. We were just standing there.
No fireworks, literally
like,
and figuratively.
Like 8 inches apart. We're just standing there. I was like, wow, this is the like most friendly date I've ever been on. That was my cringy date story. I mean, it was probably more cringy for me. It probably sounds not that cringy to you guys, but pro tip, if you're gonna go on a date, just stop and eat somewhere. You don't even have to pay for the girl's food. Just stop and eat. Just feed her. So that is my cringy story.
My cringy story starts off, it's summertime in Orlando, first semester at the college I was going to, and
oh, I know this story.
Yeah,
the sushi.
Yeah. Okay. So it was my like first like real Orlando date. We like barely met. Oh, red flag number one. We met at like a club. I am not a clubber. I don't do the club scene. It was just like I was 18 and first time in college, and I was just like ready to go, you know. Me and my friends went to a club. He was like a mutual friend of a friend, and he like saw me at the club, and I was kind of like sitting down just like chilling out because I really wasn't doing anything. Like I said, not a clubber. And he comes up to me and he's like, hey, like you're cute, whatever. And I'm like, thanks, what's up? And he's like talking, and then my friend like picks me up, we go dance, whatever. I sit back down, and he's still there, and he's like, okay, so like, you want to dance with me now? And I'm just like, sure, why not? Live life, right? Talking, we danced for like 5 minutes, and then I'm kind of just like over it, and I'm like, okay, this is really like kind of awkward. Red flag number 2, but you know me, I like ignore all of my instincts. So we go back to the couch, or like table, wherever we were at, and he was like, so like what's your number? We should like go out on a date. This kid was adamant about going out on this date. So I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, here's my number, whatever. Hit me up whenever you want to go. And he's like, okay, cool. Next day, 9 a.m. and he's like texting me, you want to go on that date today for lunch? And I was like, okay, sure, why not? Free food, you know? I'll pick you up at like 1. And I was like, I'm like, free food, let's go, might as well. It's gonna be like an hour tops that I'm gonna have to just like deal with it. I can make conversation, no problem. 1 o'clock comes around. I don't really put that much effort into my appearance. I put my hair up in a ponytail. It starts raining. I walk out to the courtyard of my like dorm area, and he's there, and I see him, and I'm like, okay, cool. He has an umbrella, which is nice, like so that we wouldn't get wet. And we walked to his car, and my father always told me, props to you, Dad, because you're right, the way a guy treats his car is the way he's gonna treat you. And I was like, so this is a little foreshadowing. So he opens his car, and it's trashed. It's disgusting. It like, there's cups everywhere, there's receipts everywhere. It's so gross. And in the back of my head, I hear my dad and his little saying, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm like, I want to go home.
I left something in my door. Never comes
home.
back.
So I reluctantly get in the car. He like puts his hand on the
the console.
The thingy in between the 2 seats, and like, you know, I'm gonna put my hand there, he's gonna grab my hand. Well, your girl was not about to do that, was not interested at all. So I was like this the entire ride. I was like,
Keeps hand as far away from him as possible.
looks out the window, doesn't look at him. Cool as. So we get to the restaurant, the sushi restaurant. So I get there, and I'm like, okay, cool. I already have my card out because I'm not opposed to paying for myself on a date. Like, it's not a big deal. But he pays for me, so that was another like nice thing. Yeah. Got free food that day. We sit down. It's like an okay conversation. So then we get up to go. We're done eating, and this is where it gets bad, and it's just gonna keep getting worse. So we get up, and he's like, hey, so like, you want to go watch a movie? And in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, like he wants to go to the movie. He's like, yeah, we can go watch a movie. Like, I don't know what's out, but like, yeah. And so I say that. I'm like, yeah, sure. I don't know like what we want to watch. Like, I don't know what's out, so we can just like figure it out when we get there. And he was like, oh no, I meant like Netflix or something like that.
18-year-old boy needed some guidance.
This boy, in my head, it clicked, and I was like, he's trying.
He's Netflixing
to Netflix and chill me. Netflix and chill me. And I was like, oh no, it's not working. Not today. Not today. Not this girl. No. So he says, hey, you like want to go watch a movie? And I'm just like, me being me, I like haven't ever said no. So I was just like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sounds great. Sounds great. We drive home. We get to his dorm. That's like the size of a shoebox. It's trash. His room is so dirty. So like, another red flag. And I was like,
and you know he had this planned
yeah,
too.
Yeah. And it was all just trying to get in my pants. And I don't do that. It was all a big scheme. I was scammed. And so, oh no, it gets worse. It gets even more cringy. So he's like, get comfortable. And I'm like, I'm comfortable, don't worry about me.
I'll be comfortable.
Don't worry about me. He's like, okay, well, like, we can just, like, chill on the bed and, like, watch a movie. And I was like, okay, well, like, what are we gonna watch? And he pulls out his laptop. We're both laying, like, side by side. But he's, like, he's trying to, like...
And she's like...
You know? And I'm over here, like... like, my neck is, like... I couldn't move. Because I was just, like... trying to like keep a distance between us, and I was like, this is the worst mistake I've ever made. What is wrong with you? Like, why did you do this to yourself? Why did you even do this to yourself? We watched Holes. Holes is the movie.
That's a long movie too.
Oh,
did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, we watched the entire movie. It gets like 20 minutes into the movie, and I can see this kid out of the corner of my eye, and I see him doing this. He's like... And I'm just like, and I was literally like staring at the computer screen. In my head, I was screaming, do not look at him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. Don't take your eyes off of that screen, or that will be the end of you. Over my dead body was I taking my eyes off that screen. I was doing one of these. I was like, because I didn't want to blink, because like, I don't know, maybe if I closed my eyes for like a second, he would like try and kiss me. No, I wasn't letting that happen. I was determined. And for the entire rest of the movie, it was just like,
and
I was just like, oh my god. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Do you know? No. It gets to the end of the movie, and I am making my escape. I literally have my phone in my hand, and I'm like BSing at this point. I pretend to have my friend call me, and I'm like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. I just completely forgot. Like, I meant to meet up with my friends. Can't you reschedule? I was like, oh, no, I'm so sorry. I gotta go. I think you could, like, see the dust behind me. I have never gotten out of somewhere so quickly. I almost, like, ran. The elevator closed, and I was like, oh, my God. Bless. I am... done. It's done. It's over. And then we like continued to see each other around campus sometimes, like for the rest of the year. And it was just like, every time I saw him, I just like pretended I didn't know who he was. I was just like, gotta go. That was our cringiest dates.
We can't even form words.
I don't even know, like, I hate thinking about it. But I hope you enjoy, like I said at the beginning, subscribe if you like the video, leave a comment down below, tell me your cringiest date. I want to know, because I'm very interested in like things that make me feel weird.
I get secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah. Turn on my post notifications if you want to know the next time I upload. Follow Erin, her stuff will be down below in the description. All of my information will be down below. I'll see you next time. Bye.